And they're ready for the feature. Stand by. Blue light, they're off and racing, and Majestic Luster, the favourite, got a flyer from the outside of the front. He's driving up toward the lead, but they're kicking up inside of him. You've got to believe it's going to race the favourite early, and they go to the back straight together. With You've Got to Believe It winning out for the moment. Majestic Luster will take the trail 6 metres away, and they've broken the field up early. Cityscape gets into a good spot third, followed by Very Good, and going for a gallop was last year's winner, Better to Be Lucky. He's galloping back down into his gear now, but he's lost that little bit of ground. Henley Franco went past him at that stage. They were followed further back by Doug's Courage as they wheel around the bend for the first time. Further back in the field now, Better to Be Lucky's gone back to second last. He is pacing again, and McArdle's Art is last of all. In fact, one tailed off right toward the back. It's Millwood Chloe. She's right out of contention early on, about 25 metres off the second last horse. And they've just got under 3 laps to go now as they swing towards the back section of the course. And the leader is You've Got to Believe It. Gone pretty quick early, but leads by 6 metres on the favourite, Majestic Luster, who gets into the slipstream of the leader. Cityscape is running third, and he looks to travel okay for the moment. Then Very Good. Further back was Better to Be Lucky. He's picked himself up to midfield, followed by Henley Franco, who's got well back in transit. The second favourite, Doug's Courage. He's only got a couple behind him. McArdle's Art and Millwood Chloe virtually going round for practice at the back of the field. Swinging into the home straight with just over 2 laps to go. At the 1300 metre mark, it's You've Got to Believe It, the leader. Now the favourite, Majestic Luster, pops away from the inside, and he's now moving up boldly on the outside to be about 3 metres off the leader. He's got himself into clean pacing room now. Very Good's run up leaders back. They were followed in the 1-1 by Cityscape. Further back then was Better to Be Lucky, and Very Good put in a few rough ones. Better to Be Lucky copped the backwash. Hooking 3 wide down the back was Henley Franco. Further back in the run then was Doug's Courage, and last McArdle's Art. Forget about Millwood Chloe at the top corner. And they've got 800 metres to go. The leader still is You've Got to Believe It. He'll believe it. He'll be trying to believe he can hang on because he's been there from the get-go, trying to lead all the way in the Pacing Cup. Favourite Majestic Luster outside of him, about 3 metres away. Followed him behind those leaders back. Better to Be Lucky. He saved a lot of ground over on the inside after galloping early. He's now got some sort of hope as they go into the bottom turn. Cityscape's off 3 wide, starting his run on the outside of those. 350 to go. Midfield, Henley Franco latching onto the 3 wide line and coming into it. Further back, Very Good, and heading the rest, Doug's Courage. Down the back they go, and striding up boldly, Cityscape has taken the lead. He's put his head in front, put up 4 metres now on Better to Believe It. Hooking wide on the outside was Henley Franco, staying to come into it. Majestic Luster, the favourite. He's dropped back, and he can't win from there. Down the side, a 2-horse race with 200 to go. Cityscape and Henley Franco, they settle down for a ding-dong battle in the Pacing Cup. Cityscape straightens at the lead at the 100. Henley Franco trying to get him. Cityscape and Henley Franco, they're locked in battle. His Cityscape, Henley Franco. Henley Franco's won it. Henley Franco's beaten Cityscape, and McArdle's Art's got up to grab third in front of Better to Be Lucky, who's run a good race after some dramas mid-race. They were followed home by You've Got to Believe It, and then came Majestic Luster. He punctured and finished